What's up everyone, Stella here, and Apex Legends Season 22 is coming out very soon, next Tuesday, August 6th. So here are all the important things that you really need to know about next season. So most importantly, I want to start off, you can dual wield P2020s and Mozambiques now. So you can actually toggle fire them automatically to shoot automatically or single fire with right click. You can even stow one if you just want to use one for some reason. I don't know why, but anyways, you do need to pick up 2 of these guns to activate them. But here's the thing, you can use hop-ups on them. So as long as you get one hop-up, so say like hammer point, and you get it for one of your guns, it'll automatically apply to the other one. So you'll be akimbo with the hop-ups. There are golden variants of both the Mozambique and the P2020. So if you pick up a golden one of those, it automatically makes it akimbo. So this is actually going to make Maggie's passive stack really well with this new gun meta, especially with the Mozambique, and apparently you can take it into endgame. I've heard that the automatic fire is actually pretty comparable to the RE45, so we'll have to see how it works out in game. Now there's this new thing called Battle Sense. So this is going to be a passive that allows you to see enemy health bars and highlights for a short amount of time when you're up close to them. Now you can't see them when they go behind walls or anything, so it's not like you can track them, but when you're up close and you're shooting them, it gives them a little bit of a highlight so you can actually see the enemy you're shooting at and he won't mistake your friend for it, and it'll give them their health bar above their head so you can actually call out when they're one, you know? Not like that teammate that always lies about that. So the recon class are getting a little bit of a beacon rework. So the beacon scans are actually going to work a lot faster for you, and the beacons are going to spawn a little bit more. So there'll be more beacons around each POI. Unfortunately, this does mean that their whole recon scan is going to reach less distance, but it's fine because you can go from one point to the other and use the different recons. So they're also getting a new passive, which is called Threat Vision. This requires them to have line of sight of a target, and it makes this bright red outline around enemies no matter how far they are. So say you have like a 4X scope, right? And you zoom in and you see an enemy across the map. They will have a red outline for them, and then you can ping them. So it's a little bit of a nice passive. It's not something super valuable, but I feel like it'll be really good for people who are snipers or, you know, really want to spot out where enemies are rotating to. Now, controller legends are also getting a little bit of love. They are getting a new buff called Zone Overcharge. So you get plus 25 or an extra pip to your shield when you are actually in the next circle that the circle's going to close to. So as long as you're in the circle, you get plus 25 to your shields. Also, you're actually going to be able to remotely pick up any of the charges that are not damaged, but not standing right next to them. So you can actually walk away a little bit, and if you look at your item, say you look at a caustic trap, you can actually hit a button and you'll be able to pick it up remotely, which is a very nice change. We're getting a new map, finally. So this is going to be the 6th map that's dropping into Apex Legends. So this is called E-District. This is located on planet Gaia, and I was told that this is around the size of World's Edge. It's very neon, very cyberpunky, but the most important thing is there's a lot of verticality. So the size is supposed to be around World's Edge, but apparently the verticality adds even more play space. There are also going to be new gravity launchers that launch you up vertically. So think gravity cannons that launch you across on Stormpoint, but just up. There's also a new permanent mode called Revival. This is the mode where as long as you have one living teammate, you'll come back and respawn after a certain amount of time. And you can also come back faster if your teammate ends up downing someone. Obviously, during the final ring, you will not be able to respawn, but it's a pretty fun mode. It's a limited time for a little bit, and then it'll automatically go into the variant permanent mode. Something new that is coming to your base Battle Royale game, though, is that during the mid-game, so around ring 3, all loot bins will restock, and one loot bin is going to be a mythic bin. So this means that one specific bin is going to get 1 gold weapon per squad mate or better loot, but the thing is, it's going to take a while to open. So think of it kind of like the way the vaults that you have to open, right? You have to hold open, you have to hold that key for a while, so you have to make sure that you have your teammates to look out for you, because this bin is going to be marked all over the map, so everyone is going to see it, and there's only one. So everyone's gonna go for it, especially if this is ring 3. This only comes out off after Ring 3, so everyone's going to be coming towards that location. There's also a new hop-up coming to LMGs, which is going to be a gun shield generator hop-up. So this is going to be like Gibraltar's arm shield, but on the front of LMGs. It's only going to block 40 damage, but it can regenerate after a short amount of time. So this actually, if you combine it with Gibraltar's arm shield, it's going to maximize his shield health to 75. So it's a pretty good buff for Gibraltar. I think the biggest news that players are going to be happiest about is the fact that aim assist for controllers, as long as they're in a PC lobby, is going to be lowered by 25%. Console matches will not be affected by this, but if there's a controller in a PC match, so say you put a PC, you hook up your controller to a PC, that's going to automatically lower your aim assist. And if you're playing on console and you enter into a PC match, it's going to be lowered. So it's a pretty significant change, and I think we're going to see people get a little bit happier, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that 25% really feels in game. Additionally, you will no longer have that stupid aim flinch when you're getting shot. So this doesn't apply to ring damage. Unfortunately, if you are outside the ring and are ADSing, you will take the flinch and it'll be visual, but at least when you're getting shot at, you're not going to miss your target because you're flinching. Also, another great thing is that mantling and climbing on top of your teammates will not disrupt you anymore. So no more jumping on a zip line and knocking your teammate off and causing you to lose. There's also going to be ranked Rumble. So if you really like the Rumble matches, you can get into ranked on that as well. It's very different, but I think it's a new way for players to really enjoy the game if they want to. Also, one thing to note is that Loba can't actually loot the Mythic bin with her ultimate. So you're gonna have to work hard for that one. The Battle Pass changes have been implemented. There are going to be 2 Battle Passes per season. We're gonna wait and see how this looks. They did walk back their previous statement about only being able to use real money to buy the battle passes, but here's how the new system looks, and it looks interesting. I'm not going to know how this feels until we're actually in the season and we see how leveling and unlocking each tier looks. I personally can't say that I would buy the Ultimate Plus, as nice as that sounds. I don't think I want to spend $40 per season, but it is nice that I have the option to just pay for like half a season, because I'm most likely going to play the first half and probably not the second half. So if anything, I would probably just get the premium, just because the Ultimate Plus gives you some extra crafting medals and loot boxes, but I really don't need that. So I don't know, as long as I'm pretty sure I have the coins, the Apex coins, because the premium gives you the option to pay through 950 Apex coins, which is about $9.99 USD. So if you want to do that, you can buy it with Apex coins, or you can do the ultimate, which is the same price, just with real money as opposed to the coins. So we'll see. I do appreciate that they did walk back the changes, and that they were able to provide a different way to pay for the battle passes. I understand where they were coming from, and the fact that they wanted to give players more options on how to purchase things that they want, but I think there should still have been that option to pay with coins, because I'm pretty sure a lot of players have accumulated coins over the seasons, and especially in the battle pass, if you get coins back, it kind of sucks that you're not able to put that towards a battle pass, which every other battle pass system allows you to. So glad they walked that back. But again, we'll see how the offerings are in the battle pass, and I think that's going to probably change a lot of people's minds about whether or not this new system is good. So we'll see. Let's see if they actually held to their promise. But how are you feeling about Apex Legends Season 22? I'm personally really excited to play on this new map. I love anything cyberpunk and neon, and I really do like exploring new maps. I remember when Broken Moon came out, I really liked Broken Moon. I know a lot of people don't like it. After the rework, people seem to really like it, but I don't know. I was a day one fan. I thought it was fine. So really excited to see what this is going to feel like, especially since it's more vertical. So I have a feeling a lot of snipers might be happy, but we'll see. But yeah, let me know how you feel, and I'll see you in the next video.